and the theory is pointer and array. First we discuss about the array. So array is nothing but the collection of elements with the same data type using single name. So for array, if we draw one figure for example, integer a of 5. The meaning of this line is what? The name of array is A having 5 elements of type integer. That is our concept array. For this line, we are drawing one figure. There are 5 elements in an array. First is A of 0. Always start with 0 index. A1, A2, A3, A4. Total number of elements n equals 5. Now, this is what? Elements. Each and every elements have some values. And suppose that value is 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Yeah? Now, each and every elements have a address also in a memory. So that address is suppose the location is 1000 here. Here is a 1002, 1004, 1006 and 1008. How we can write this addresses? So this is nothing but the base address. This is base address, starting address. And that we are assuming 1000. That can be any. We are simple assuming the address of first element A of 0 is 1000. So according to it, the array is nothing but the continuous memory allocation. So continuously after first, the second element has an address 1002. Why it is true? Because one element is a type integer and integer stores how many it occupies 2 bytes for a storing data. So here from 1000 2 bytes are occupied. So the next address is 1002. Again it occupies 2 bytes. So here 4. Again it occupies 2 bytes 6. Again 8. That is the continuous memory allocation for an array. Now, one most IMP not is what? The array name. The array name itself is a pointer. Here the array name is what? A. It is itself a pointer that points to the first element of array. So according to that line, what we can say that array name, here array name is A. Itself is a pointer that points to, here array name is A. So A points to the first element of array, and the first element is A of 0. So address of A of 0 points to matlab it stores, points to indicates it is a pointer that stores the address of first element of array. So A is nothing but the address of A of 0. That is written according to this line. Now, this is the concept of array. Now we are start with a pointer. So pointer is declaring with this integer star p. Star indicates it is a pointer. Now whenever we are assigning value, we are using address operator. So pointer to array. Now concept is array. So we are creating one pointer that points to the same, points to array of first element. So P stores the address. P stores the address of first element, that is 1000. So address of A of 0. This is our theory, pointer, and address of A of 0 is nothing but 1000 base address. Clear? Now, according to this array concept, AND of A of 0 replaced with A. So here AND of A of 0 is replaced with A. So directly we can write like P equals A. No need simple program of array. So the program is write a program to print array elements using pointer. Now, before using pointer, we write simple program. Write a program to print array elements using one-dimensional array. Using pointer, we are removed here first. So for that, we are writing simple program of array. Void main declare array of size, suppose 3. We are declaring array with size 3. In a we need for loop. For that, I variable is there. Now clear screen. For loop is started. I is always start with 0 for the array elements. I less than 3 because the size is maximum 3 and I plus plus. Printf enter array elements and then scanf %d end of a of I. This is our program. This is what printf and scanf. That means in array of size a of 3. So size is 3. This is first element a of 0, a of 1 and a of 2. Now I start with 0. So put the value in a of 0. Suppose that value is 10. Again I is incremented 1. So value is 20. Again I is incremented, put the value, suppose 30. Again I is incremented 3. But 3 is not possible. So go outside. So our title is what? To print the array elements. So we have to print the array elements. And for that we are writing another for loop, that is for I start with 0, I less than 3, I plus plus, printf %d end of a of I and get ch. This is a simple program to print array elements. This for loop is for printing array elements. So first print a of 0, that is output is 10. Print array elements 20, then print 30. But this is the simple program. Now we have to convert print array elements using pointer. So we have to add the pointer concept here. For that first we have to declare one variable, that is p, pointer. This is declaration of p. Now second is initialization. So here after printf and scanf we are initialize pointer. We are directly writing p equals a. Why? According to this. This is what function pointer initialization. Declaration initialization. Now we have to use here which variable? Pointer variable, because we have to print array using pointer. So you have to remember what? After initialization we have to print array elements using pointer. So here what we have to write? Star p, and p is incremented. So whenever you are converting any of array program using pointer, you remember first declare variable pointer, then initialize it, and after that logic, whenever we are using here array, instead of array now you have to use pointer variable with a star. So star p and p plus plus. Now what is the output of this program? Let us start with first message is enter elements. So here first enter array elements. Suppose I enter 10. Second enter array elements. Enter 20. Again third enter array elements. It is 30. 3 times this loop is executed. Now here star p and p equals a. That means here our pointer is there, and that points to the first element, that is a of 0, and by default we are writing p equals a. Now for loop is executed, I start with 0. I start with 0. This loop is executed how many times? 3 times. So put the value of p, the value of a of 0, that is 10. So here 10 is printed. Now p is incremented. So p is incremented on a second position. Again loop is incremented, p. So value of this 20 is printed. Again p plus plus. So pointer is incremented here and print 30. Clear? Last program is get serious. So this is a program pointer and array. So whenever you are creating any array program using pointer, you have to remember the 4 step. Declare variable pointer, initialize it. After initialization, you have to remember the array sign, that is array name, and put the pointer and increment the pointer variable. Suppose the second program for an array is write a program to find sum of array elements. Sum of array elements using pointer. Then what you have doing? First declare the variable for a sum. So sum by default is 0. Now remove here the printf line. You have to use the formula for finding sum. You have to use formula for finding sum. So the formula to find the sum is what? Sum equals sum plus a of I. Yes or no? Yes. What we are saying? Before that, first declare variable, initialize it, and after that a of I is not present here. Now we have to use pointer. So we have to remove this and use star key using pointer, and p is incremented. This is the logic to find the sum of array elements. And last answer is printf sum equals %d, and the value is in a variable sum, and then get serious. So the output of this program is here not 10, 20, 30, but it brings the sum, and the sum is 60. The answer is sum equals 60. Yeah. Now the same topic, that is pointer and string. Pointer and string. String is what first? It is again one array, but it is compulsorily the type of character. So it is same theory, but here the string is compulsorily character array. So we can say that pointer and array here is there, but the array type must be character. So for that we are using the same concept, and the program for a string we are discussing here. For example, write a program to find the length of string. To find the length of string using pointer. Now remove this line first and write the simple program to find the length of string. For that what we are writing? Void main. Then declare character array. Character array, that is our string. So declare character array, that is s of 20. Then clear screen. After that printf and scanf is there. So printf enter string. Then getAs function is used always for a string to read the string, and the name of string, that is s. Now to find the length, we are declaring another variable, that is integer l equals that is always integer. Again one variable is needed, that is for loop for a I. So for loop is started, I start with always 0 because it is a array. S of I not equal to null until we are not reached to the end of string, that is null. I plus plus L plus plus and printf length of string equal percentage D and value of L, that's CH. This is a simple program to find the length of string. Now we have to convert using pointer. So same logic we are using here. First declare the variable pointer. Of which type? Character, because the theory is pointer and string. So type of string, that is character, same will be for a pointer. So here for a character string, character array, we are declaring one pointer, that is star p. Now we have to initialize p. So after get is what we are writing? P equals now pointing to variable s. So here we are writing p equals s, second step. Now third step is what? Where we are using s, array. Instead of array, now we have to use pointer. So here s of I is removed and we are writing star p. L plus plus is there. That counts the length. After removing s of I, we are putting p. Next step is p plus plus. These four steps you have to remember. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Whenever you are converting any program of string in a pointer. So this is a program to find the length of string using pointer. Now the output of this program is what? Enter string. Message is enter string. And suppose I enter the name movie. That is my string. String is nothing but the collection of characters. So number of characters are known as string. Now p equals s means p is a pointer to the first element of string, that is s. Now for loop is executed here until star p, that is value of p not reached to the null. So here in the last the null character is automatically placed. So L is incremented 1 by 1 and T is incremented 1 by 1. So L is by default 0. So it is incremented here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same position for a P. P is always incremented 1 by 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now when it reaches to the null characters goes outside of the for loop and print the length. So here the length is nothing but the 6. So the output is length equals 6. Length of string equals 6. This is the logic for a pointer and string concept. You can write any of the string program using pointer. You have to remember, write first the simple program of string, then convert into the pointer. You have to declare pointer variable of character type, then initialize it, then remove the all places s of I and place star p and p plus plus, that is pointer is incremented. This is a program for a pointer and string. If you have any query in this topic, then you are feel free to contact me. Thank you so much for listening this video.